What happens when a voice doesn't just sing, but speaks to the soul of an entire nation? Jamal Roberts' grand finale performance of his original song, Heal, wasn't just another closing act. It became a moment that brought millions together in emotion, unity, and reflection. From living rooms to mobile screens, across cities and even continents, people paused and felt something deeper than music. With 26 million votes and countless hearts moved, this wasn't just a win for Jamal, it was a cultural moment. And judging by the overwhelming public reaction, America didn't just choose a winner, it made a statement. But before we dive into what people are saying across the globe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a moment like this again. Let's talk about why this performance is being called the most powerful finale in years. Let's start with the overwhelming consensus. America finally got it right. From coast to coast, fans were united in one shared sentiment. This was long overdue. Some said it proudly. America, I'm proud of us. We did this together. Others echoed it with joy and relief. Finally, after years of nonsense, they got it right. And one person summed it up perfectly, saying, "I'm so proud of the voters this season. Great job, America." But it wasn't just the win, it was the message. Jamal's song, Heal, carried a weight far beyond melody and lyrics. It was soothing, powerful, and heartfelt. Viewers described feeling full-body chills, tears streaming down their faces, and even a comforting clarity they hadn't felt in years. Someone put it simply but powerfully, just what the world needs right now, a message of healing. Another person added, "This performance was like a Grammy moment. He didn't just sing, he delivered." Fans were also deeply moved by Jamal's journey. One viewer celebrated his resilience, sharing, "From singing in your car, to losing on Sunday's Best twice, to winning the biggest stage in America, you deserve it, bro." Another fan wrote with joy, "This man is generational talent, no limit to what he can do." And someone else noted, "He had some of the best performances ever seen on any talent show." That's not an exaggeration. People around the world, yes, around the world, were tuning in. A fan from New Zealand wrote, "Love from NZ. Thank you, Jamal. Your talent is truly special. It's clear. This wasn't just a national moment, it was global." The emotional reactions were intense and heartfelt. Some said they hadn't even watched American Idol in years, but Jamal brought them back. Others admitted to ugly crying when his name was announced as the winner. A viewer said, "This man had me crying in my living room." While another shared, "I was holding my hands tight and hoping, and then the tears came." Even students and families got in on the celebration. One adorable message read, "He teaches my siblings at Crestwood Elementary. He's so nice and funny. Congratulations, Mr. Roberts." It's those small glimpses into Jamal's everyday life that made this moment even more special. He's not just a singer, he's a role model. And then there's the song itself. Over and over, fans described Heal as something deeper than music. A song that comforted, that inspired, that reminded people to keep going. One viewer said, "This song has comforted me personally." Another added, "I've watched this performance so many times just to remind myself to heal." People felt seen, they felt understood, and they felt uplifted. One sentiment echoed throughout the reactions was that this performance will be remembered. A fan stated, "Jamal winning is iconic." Others called his voice powerful, rich, and unforgettable. As someone else put it, "Another minute of that song and I don't think I could have held back the tears." It was that moving. Some people even joked about how their family members were so emotionally invested. "My daughter's blood pressure is finally back to normal." One person laughed. "We just knew he was going to win." People praised his smile, his heart, and his humility. One touching reaction read, "You've been a joy and a light in this world." Another simply said, "You're exactly what America needed." Even those who were rooting for other finalists couldn't deny Jamal's impact. As one viewer gracefully said, "I'm from Louisiana and rooted for John, but Jamal deserved this win. This performance was amazing." In a world that's often divided, Jamal Roberts brought people together. Through one song, one voice, and one unforgettable performance, he gave America and the world a moment of unity, healing, and joy. He reminded us that talent isn't just about hitting high notes, it's about reaching hearts. Whether you voted for him or not, whether you followed the show all season or just tuned in for the finale, one thing's clear: Jamal Roberts left his mark. So what did you think of Jamal's performance? Did it move you the same way it moved millions? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this beautiful conversation going. And if you're as inspired as we are, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that lift the soul, because sometimes one voice really can help the world begin to heal.